Serafino Winery in Adelaide, South Australia. I am going to take you through a pre-run flow to help warm up and open up through your body, getting ready to go for a run. Okay, so come on down with me onto the mat. Reaching the arms up overhead and slowly coming down, walking the hands out into a plank. You can either drop down onto your knees or just slowly come into the push-up into upward dog. And looking over side, each side, just to open up through the side of the waistline. Press back into downward dog. You can walk it out here to stretch out through the calves and twist the hips a little bit. I find it helps open up through my lower back really well. So this is like my favorite little flow that I do before I do any sort of running. Okay, and this is one of the ones that we do to open up through the side of our waist. So some nice rotation, taking long deep breaths on each side. And then just sitting back to stretch out through the hamstring. We're not holding too long. We want to try and keep everything as flowy as possible to stay really warm. So moving on to the other side, lengthening the fingertips up towards the ceiling or the sky as high as you can. And reaching around to the other side, take a deep breath. And sitting back on the heel, stretching out through the hamstring. And then pressing back into plank, downward dog. And walking it back up, and we're just going to repeat it. So with each time you do this, you'll find your body will open up that little bit more through the back, through the side of the waist, through the lower back, backs of the legs. Everything just feels more open. Looking over each side, taking a deep breath and just pause to stretch out through the belly, and then pressing back into downward dog, walking out the feet. And then twisting the hips side to side. You might find it opens up a little bit more through the lower back than before. And then we're going into each leg, stretching, reaching as high as you can, and reaching as high as you can on the other side. Hamstring stretch. You will notice I am going through these quite quickly. It's because it's an active warm-up, which means we're actually doing it to warm our body up, rather than to cool ourselves down and to really stretch the muscles. We're doing it to help open up through the muscle instead. Pressing back into plank. Walk it out. And then coming onto your backs, we're going to stretch a little bit out through our back, our lower back, our mid back and our upper back. So keeping the knees sort of, or one leg up, reaching up and over. So you're sort of reaching up towards the hand. If you find that that's way too far for you to reach, you can always use your knee to start off with, and then you can start reaching your leg just directly across the body. I find this one really cracks through my mid and lower back, and it feels so much looser, almost like I've had a chiropractor adjustment. And then this one here is our rollover. Really nice to do like a neural nerve stretch, which is really great to do before we do any running, because sometimes when we wake up in the morning we have that bit of tension that comes through the back of our neck, which goes all the way down our backs into the legs. Okay, stretch it out, walk it out. The more you do this, the more you're going to feel more open and ready. And that is it. That was 3.5 minutes. So if you were going to go and do that, I would encourage you to warm up first, and then to do that and a little bit of core work, and then you can get into your cardio program. It's a really great way to open up through the back, through the hips, through the groin, and through really everywhere. Okay, I personally do this before I run. I do this before I do my gym, and it really, really helps my body feel more ready to do what it's supposed to be doing. So enjoy, and I hope you enjoyed the scenery, and enjoy your workout.